Welcome, friends and family viewers, to another episode of Reincarnated as a podcaster.
Hey, you watching right now? Your family.
Your
Welcome
family.
to the family.
This is when the jersey comes out.
Insert fucking what's this dude's name from Fast
Van
and Furious?
Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel family.
The only thing stronger than family is a tree.
I'm telling you, see, this is the only time it comes out.
And if you're not our family, we're gonna make you meet that tree.
Nothing stronger than family than that like button.
And subscribe. And if you want to have more family, like if there's a girl you like, you let them subscribe to us. Now she's part of the family. Now it's incest.
Wow.
I don't know what to say. Wincest, if you're into that, I guess.
I don't even know where I'm
Right.
gonna put this.
I mean, it's the beginning.
We're talking about One Piece.
One
We're not
Piece.
talking about fucking Oshinoko.
The wrong episode,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Wrong episode.
But, I have a great name for this episode. Is this the best live action anime of all time?
Welcome to our section where we talk about the best
Live action something.
quotation.
That's what I was thinking. I got an idea for our next episode.
What was rated?
What?
What was it rated?
This?
Yeah, this show.
It's rated fairly
It's like a
decently.
4.9.
Yeah.
Out of 5 or out of 10?
Out of 5.
5.
It's like an 8.
I think-
It's probably an 8 something.
I think
out of 10.
IGN gave it a 6.
Yeah, but IGN sucks.
But IGN sucks. You can't trust
Either
IGN.
you pay him and it's a 10 out of 10, or you don't pay him and it's a 4.
Yeah.
Too much One Piece.
One-
Not enough One Piece.
Not enough One Piece. It'd be too much. Too much water.
Too
That's
much,
what it is.
Oh, too much water.
6 out of 10. Too much water.
Oof.
There's a lot of water in this movie. Not as much as you'd think, actually, surprisingly.
Of this show. Yeah, that's what I heard.
It's at 96% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's
Yeah,
on the,
audience
Oh, it's
score?
85.
It's number
Wow.
2 on the most searched anime on streaming today. Number 1 is One Piece Desora.
What?
What the fuck you say to me?
One Piece Des Rose.
Let me see.
Dress Rose.
Fuck you.
And then it's One Piece live action is the second best anime people are looking up right now.
Interesting.
Man, we should have started the episode like we finally watched One Piece.
Well, that was gonna be my other thing I was gonna do, but it's a little too late now.
We're-
Cut it here. Let's do
we're
it
too far.
again.
Start from scratch.
Start the episode.
Start from scratch.
What's up, guys? This is Forrest from Totirap, and I'm not gonna cut it. So we're gonna have multiple openings.
So sorry.
Why do you like this?
Well, you want to start it for the third time?
Welcome everybody to another episode of Reincarnated as a podcaster. Today we're talking about One Piece.
The best
Anime.
live
Ever.
action.
You guys convinced me after shitting on it for so long. I watched it all.
Yeah, I watched every episode up until the 5th arc.
I watched a whole 9 hours worth of content.
Well,
Of
what I
One
learned,
Piece.
this is 50 episodes we watched.
Oh, is that what it was?
With
That's how far I got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
With some spoilers from chapters like 450 or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
What, is there some like backstory stuff from all the way over there that they just pulled
What
into
did
the
they
show?
spoil?
Oh, well, they're like when you know
Spoilers.
when Monkey Dick Luffy was like Grandpa,
Yeah.
and so you're not supposed to find out until like chapter 450 or something like that.
Oh,
Or
that's a
like-
huge thing that they just threw at you. I was like, dude, he's grandpa. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I know the one thing that wasn't in the show. So this is grandpa. You see his hairline.
No.
It's an interesting crop, but that's what I got. Yeah, he doesn't show up on that island. You know when he fights Monkey Dick Luffy.
Monkey Dick Luffy, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't show up on that island in the show. It's a whole additive thing.
Wow.
Everything else seemed to be pretty close, but I like this
I
show.
mean, that's a One Piece noob. It all made sense.
Well, I sat there and I'm like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is pretty good.
Yeah.
You're like, I have nothing to base this against.
Yep.
Who is your favorite character?
My favorite
It's gotta be
character.
Zoro.
Zoro's pretty good.
Dude, Zoro's pretty good. Sanji.
Sanji? I do like Sanji.
Sanji's pretty cool.
I had one issue with the casting. It's not to be fucked up.
What
But
was it?
Nami, She doesn't have big enough tits. Like what?
She was still pretty hot, bro.
She's hot. Like I personally, I like it more. But
same.
Nami from the show is like I sit back here. The tits are on the
everyone's
table.
proportions in this show are ridiculous.
No, it's fine. Well, the show is fine. Everyone's normal.
They got rid of Homeboy's nose.
I know. Captain Oopta Oop. I'm sorry, guys. You're gonna hate me, but I don't remember the names.
They're like, we already hate you.
It's the captain.
Yeah, Usopp.
Usopp.
Yeah.
It's captain number 2.
Yeah.
I think
What happened to the Usopp kids?
Usopp
There
kids.
was like a gang with that dude on the island allegedly. I don't know. I haven't seen the show. I just saw a show that were talking about it.
We're talking about the live action. I don't know any correlations between this and the show. The only thing I knew was that they didn't fight in that one scene. Just because I clicked on a short.
Yeah.
It's like, you won't believe this wasn't in the show. And I was like, oh, cool information. It's like, keep going.
My exposure to One Piece is characters and now clips from the arc that's going on right now. And that's about all of it.
All I know is all the level ups Luffy gets.
Yeah,
That's all I know. That's all I've seen in my life.
All I know is about, it's Monkey D. Luffy. He wants to be Pirate King.
Mm-hmm.
Something about evil fruits.
Devil fruits.
Devil fruits. Something about oceans.
They get powers.
Some about pirates. Some about One Piece.
But the issue when you eat a devil fruit, your weakness is the sea. That's why I like when you get salt water on him, he becomes weak. It's like kryptonite to them.
That's a shit deal. If you're a pirate.
For a pirate?
For a pirate's a pretty shit deal.
Superpowers. Can't touch salt water.
Not too bad.
Yeah, that's not.
What else do I know about it? I know the characters. I know Ace dies. Whoever that is.
That's a big spoiler. Sorry for all that. Well, if you're watching this, you're watching this.
At this point, if someone's really going through One Piece, right?
Yeah.
Going through this. It's because they're like way deep into Wano now, where whatever arc is coming next. Luffy's already a god.
I know Gear 5 Luffy. How did he get there? I don't know.
I know Gear 3 and 4 Luffy.
His transformations make no sense to me.
Well, it does. He can be whatever he wants to be.
I guess.
He's made out of rubber.
He's made out
of rubber.
That's right.
That's what it is.
But now he's God.
He's rubber. That's all I've learned from the show.
He's god rubber with like white hair now. But
what I learned about watching the live action is that Monkey D. Luffy is Mexican.
What?
Yeah.
Is it just the actor? Or?
Yeah, the actor's Mexican.
Oh,
so
okay,
Monkey D. Luffy is Mexican.
Okay.
To be fair,
By proxy.
to be fair, I like all the choices.
I think the
The
cast
cast
was
choices.
pretty good.
Even the villains I like.
Yeah.
I do think some of the villains are kind of rushed through.
Oh, yeah.
I know what's his name will come back. The pirate.
The clown?
The clown.
Buggy?
Buggy.
Yeah.
I know he's
I like
important
him.
later on. He's really funny. Definitely his actor. Good job,
I was
dude.
like, dude, this dude could play the Joker.
That's what I always thought, like, of all One Piece villains. Isn't that like the reoccurring thing? Like you beat the guy and then they just become part of the
crew.
Part of the crew.
Was this Dragon Ball?
Basically. Or they just becomes like another character that's going to show up in other places later because
It's
they
hit
get
and
more
miss because they
development.
actually do kill people in the in this.
Forever?
Forever.
There's no like secret dragon of the sea that grants you wishes.
Yeah, you collect. You get 6 flags.
No,
you combine them
sea monster
together.
comes out.
You get sea clamshell.
And they're numbered with stars.
That makes sense. Oh, did I write it down?
He's like, oh, they found out.
That's the One Piece.
I think the only character design I didn't like was the boy.
The pink-haired dude.
There's something about his look just looked off.
It reminded me of some like Arale character.
What?
It's like another Toriyama work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't like his look.
I guess
Everything else was fine about him.
He's like important, but not. Or like they gave him too much screen time on the live action, where he doesn't really get that much
In the show.
in the show.
Well, a lot of people
until,
are saying
later on.
Shinji or
Shinji.
Shinji, the blonde-haired guy.
Sanji.
Shinji, Ren, same shit.
Yeah.
They didn't give him enough screen time, as a lot of people were saying.
I heard that he's perverted in the anime,
Yeah,
but he was pretty cool in the live action.
he was hitting
cool.
on like everybody.
Yeah, but
constantly.
not in like a perverted way. or like in a.
It's basically
It was
the
a
live action
misogynist.
doesn't take things to the extreme.
Yeah, not as extreme.
that an anime would be.
Because he's still like when he fucking meets Nami's friend, he's like, "Oh, I can cook." he's like, "I'll teach you how to make it. We can do private lessons." You're like, dude, that's not perverted. Wait,
No.
is that your normal pickup line?
100%.
I knew it. Like, I can cook. You want to see?
Bob's like, I've used that one before.
Dude, Sandy has some ass, boy. In some one of the scenes, they like zoom in. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's funny. So, because I watched the last episode and a half down here, and you were at soccer, so it was just me and Cam. And Cam's like, "Fuck, completely lost."
Yeah,
And I'm
obviously.
just like, "Hey, whatever." And he just sees Shinji just going. Running around, fucking just kicking. He's like, "What's he do? Just kick people?" I'm like, "Yeah, he just kicks
that's
people."
what he does.
That's pretty
He's like,
badass.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I like his backstory.
The backstory is pretty good.
Yeah, I was like, motherfucker was stuck. He was stuck on a rock for like 80 days.
I think he has the best backstory. Nami's depressing,
Nami's depressing as fuck. Yeah.
but I don't think that scene hits as hard as people it's supposed to.
Oh,
That's probably one of the most hard hitting scenes throughout the manga and the
it didn't do it justice. The anime.
Didn't quite get it.
Yeah. I think it still hits, but it doesn't hit as hard. Because I've seen like the screenshots and stuff, and it's very sad looking. Where this one, it's like you have the same emotional attachment to it, but I don't think it hit as hard.
Yeah.
But it's still a good scene. No issues with it.
Zoro's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
I respected that. All I could see was like, dude, that's my boy Saint Seiya.
Is it the same guy?
It's the same guy.
He's saying say but edgy now.
But edgy with green hair.
With green hair.
Yeah.
He's at like the
His
dark
backstory
blue.
was fucking sad too.
I don't understand what happened to her.
She just died.
But I feel like
Someone that come and spoil it for me. What happened to her?
yes, please spoil it because I feel like something happened
They're
that they
just
didn't
like
show us.
an accident happened and then she
She's
died.
dead. And
Yeah,
then he's like, "Can I take her sword so I can use it because we're supposed to train every day?"
we
You're like, "Oh,
promised
that's
each
sad."
other that would be the best swordsman or whatever or woman.
I do feel sad because all I know about him, he's the three swords guy.
Yeah,
He barely ever used his three swords.
used
in
it one
combination.
twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
He did the mouth
Yeah,
and
he
the
puts it in the mouth
Yeah.
and the
Twice.
because he used the two swords every time.
Yeah, yeah.
basically. Most time he starts off with one, then he pulls out the other as dramatic effect.
That last time he used the third one, he got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
Dude,
And
that
then he
character
gets-
design for that guy was dope.
Oh, of
I don't know, I
the
forgot
French
his
dude?
name. Yeah, the French dude with
Yeah.
the giant ass cross.
it's the I don't even know what you call it. He's almost a three musketeer.
Mm-hmm.
And then he has this big ass broadsword. Like it's fucking huge. And then I guess he can swing it and then it like the power wave goes attacks. I'm like, I don't know who this guy is, but
Dude,
he's badass.
Sorry challenged him to like a duel to the death or whatever, right? And he just pulls out a fucking like pocket knife, right? And he's like, "You're gonna need something bigger." And like, nah,
Nah.
kicked his ass.
Well, he kicked his ass until a certain point. He's like, I'll finish you off with the it's got
Yeah.
a name, of course. And then he beats him and he's like, I won't kill you yet. I want to see you grow. And then he just cuts him.
He just cuts him like, "I come back later, bro.
Yeah.
Have your training arc."
Because the grandfather told him to get Luffy, and he's like, they're pretty good. Can't wait to see him in the future, basically. You're like, what? You just let him go?
They're that deal.
It was weird. I did like the chef,
Yeah.
the old guy.
Yeah.
I thought his character story was pretty cool. And how he just kind of was like, well, I don't know who you're talking about. I've never heard of this monkey
He
dick
cut his
Luffy.
he ate his own leg.
Oh, yeah. So when they're stuck on the island, or
A rock.
It's a rock, literally like 100 feet out of the water. And he gives the kid like the small bag of food. And he's like, you got to survive. And he's got this huge bag. He's like, why do you get more? He's like, because I'm bigger. Fuck you. And he throws him to the other side of the island. Or the other guy just leaves to the other side of the island. And you're like, yeah, that makes sense. Fuck the guy, but yeah.
I'm like pirates, you know, makes sense.
Yeah.
Fuck the kid.
And then he comes over when he runs out of food. And he's like, the bag is still there, full. And he cuts it open. It's just treasure.
He's like, "Nah, give me your fucking food." He opens it, just treasure. Like, what have you been eating? My leg.
I was just like, damn. A true pilot all the way to
True
the
pirate.
How did he get saved, though?
I don't know. Probably a ship went by and they're like, "Hey, who the fuck are these people?"
You got Peg Leg over here and Kid.
Yeah,
Peg Leg and the Kid.
pretty much.
Other than that, the shark people were a cool villain. Like they were I'd argue the last arc was they were fish people, super strong. Luffy was getting his ass kicked. And he said, "Okay, since I can't beat you, I'll just break everything."
Oh, that's right.
I thought that scene was great. And then they're fighting in like almost like a Japanese castle. It felt like.
Yeah.
And he's just fucking breaking pillars. And the whole thing just basically comes tumbling down, and I thought it was fun.
And they kick his ass with the one ultra leg move or whatever.
Yeah.
That was badass.
He gives him an axe kick, but it goes to fucking like the sky and then cuts through. I think all the stretchy CG was really good.
Oh, nice.
I thought it was going to be
good.
ass. I'm like, it's going to be shit and it's going to look weird. No, it looks almost like he would stretch.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I've had no problems with the story so far.
It didn't look exaggerated or like weird.
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense.
I do. The only big issue I have is I heard the Japanese names for the attacks are way better.
Oh yeah, I've heard this as well.
Gomu Gomu.
Gumu Gumu Kick or whatever is it? Or Cannon.
Well, Gum Gum's still part of it, right?
Well, yeah, but it's
Yeah,
better
but
than.
then there's the other stuff.
But I don't know.
10 out of 10 cast. Whoever casted them.
Actors were all great.
I do feel like the show in comparison to other live actions, right, is kind of like a labor of love. Like everyone involved is like someone who really loves, the show and what it is, and like even the cast was like a lot more dedicated into making these characters come to life in a way that felt real. And not just like, I'm going to be an anime character in live action. I'm just cosplaying, right?
It's like, yeah, I know what I'm playing. I am Oofy. Like, who?
Monkey Dick Luffy.
Yeah, I'm a monkey.
Yeah.
I know his role, I guess.
And so, I mean, I feel like that's awesome, right? It's just awesome to see something like that. So, and hopefully, that'll spread.
The also thing the show does really good is have child actors that are really good.
Oh, wow.
Because the whole first arcs are learning about their dreams. Because Luffy, he's not, from what I understand from the show, he's not a pirate out like a normal pirate where they're like, I want to plunder and kill everything. I will be the best king. He's like, nah. He's like, what do you want? You want to be the best swordsman? We got this. Let's go, man. Come on.
What's your dream? You wanna drop the map of the world? Do I got you?
That's easy. Yeah. And so that's basically like the whole thing is you learn each arc is what they want to be in the future. And they'll fight like a villain from their past, or they'll just somehow show up on the boat and then stuff like that. And which I like him. I think he's a fun character. Every time he would do something is like charismatic. I think this character is just written really well.
Yeah, like I think my favorite scenes were when after Zoro got his ass kicked, right? And then Nami's like, "Why did you let him fight?" He's like, "Dude, his dream was to be the best swordsman, and he had to beat this guy to do it, so I let him."
Yeah, where I feel like everyone, people have logic in their life.
Of course.
Where it's like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't fight the guy that has superpowers, and I have.
But I believed in him.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, respect.
Yeah, he's just like, well, if he dies, it's gonna suck. But I have the belief he might not die.
So here's my question. Right. After you guys, do you know what I'm going to ask?
I'm not gonna watch it.
You know what? Or read it.
I definitely not read it. I think that'll take just as long.
No, I think reading it takes way less time.
By how much? It's still like 1,000, like 100 chapters. Have you ever read anything that long? Like even for Eddie, it would take him at least, I'd say, 3 weeks.
I mean, I read Naruto, but I mean, that was in like a span of, 10 years.
I read that throughout my lifetime.
Yeah.
So, because that's my question, right? You see this, you get a taste of this world, a taste of these characters, right? Is it enough
I like
to decide
the show.
to take the plunge?
I like the show a lot.
I'm gonna wait for the second season of the live action.
I might do that, and then I'll see what happens. A lot of people are worried about the future because you get a lot more of the CG characters.
Yeah.
Because next season will be Chopper. I don't think they add Brooke yet, but they might. I can't remember when Brooke comes in. He's the skeleton dude. But Chopper is the little fucking the minion guy that you see everywhere.
Yeah.
Big head. He's a legit animal.
Yeah.
You know how people are like, oh, I'm manga only. Oh no, I'm anime only. I'm live action only.
I think that is the first time.
Live action's the only way to watch One Piece. Right, people?
I would say that's not something to be proud of.
Like the live action Ghost in the Shell. Only watch that. Death Note, Full Metal Alchemist.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Last Airbender.
Cowboy Bebop.
That's not an anime.
Oh, that's right. Cowboy Bebop.
Well, is the live action considered an anime of Last Airbender, but Last Airbender isn't an anime?
Whoa, that's a different video.
These are the questions I'm thinking about. Because this is an anime. It says number 2 anime of the week.
Sure. I don't think that's what that's
it says
referring
Google.
to.
It says Google.
I know.
You want to look it up?
How many episodes of One Piece
Look
are
at that.
there?
Most searched
I don't know,
anime.
like 1020. I don't fucking remember. I don't know what it's at.
Episodes?
Yeah.
That's way past that. I think
1100
There's
something.
1076. Okay.
Okay, never mind. So it's not quite at 1100 yet.
1076.
I'm like, I know we're close to one.
Divided by what, 22?
I'll say 20.
How many can I watch in a day? Okay. It's like 20 minutes.
She does the math.
Is math hard for you?
Math, I don't know how to math that. So like,
So 10
I could watch
Well, think of this. Okay.
20 per hour, right?
Take all the episodes.
Hold on.
You can do about 20 a day.
Because I could watch.
That's what I do at work.
I could watch.
That's if I'm like, fucking all I'm doing is
I could watch like
watching.
3 episodes an hour, right? So
Yeah.
I could watch 24 episodes a day. Oh, that's a whole ass season. Holy
Yeah, that's why I can go through seasons in like a day if I'm like not bothered all damn day.
Damn. Okay.
Well, you get, and then so it'll take you 44 days.
44 days. Wow.
That's nonstop One
That's
Piece.
just at work.
That's 44 working days.
Yeah.
Oof. Well, 45.
2 months, almost.
2 months. Holy shit. Dude, that's doable.
It was doable, yeah.
God, no. Look, okay, because I'm going to get to a point
We're
where
gonna get burned out, right?
I'm going to fucking read it.
Yeah.
Because the dub is not
The
out
dub's
there.
out pretty far.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is
it's
caught up?
almost caught up now.
Holy.
Oh,
look
the
up.
dub. I don't know how the dub, how close the dub and the sub are.
One.
But the sub I know was catching up real fast to where manga chapters are.
Oof. Because I know the manga's going to end soon. Allegedly.
Sure. Yeah.
Allegedly.
There's 970 plus episodes of the dub right now.
So it's like 100. Yeah, it's 100. It's 100 short.
Yeah, so it's about 3 seasons short.
Holy shit.
When you put it that way. Well, it's like
Yeah, but it's like it hasn't stopped.
It's like I was telling him, right? I saw this post and it's like I think it was like this last week or a couple weeks ago. It's like the Wano arc finally ended after like 96 episodes, and I'm like, holy arc!
So you're only one season behind.
An arc was 96 episodes.
See, my
That's
issue
long
is
as fuck.
like I want to watch it.
Yeah.
As you guys will know, we are doing like I'm just going through my old backlog of shows I haven't seen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do I watch the show that has 74 episodes? Or do I start One Piece and I get about a tenth of the way through? Which is better?
I never watched One Piece because I don't like the artwork. But now that I watch the live action, the story's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I do like the
So
story.
maybe I'm just gonna suck it up.
And I've always heard that like he just did such a good job, and like it's one of the best pieces of like world building and stuff like that. Like even
I can see that.
even as you keep going to the point where like you don't know where he keeps pulling this shit from.
Well, my issue in my head is because the whole show is about people getting the One Piece.
Yeah.
Like, it's very important because I guess we never explained the One Piece is in the beginning of the show. There's a general captain. I don't know what he is.
pirate.
He's like the main pirate. He's the pirate king.
Yeah.
I guess that's what he was. And they're like, oh, we're going to kill a pirate king. This will end all pirates. It'll
We
end the
finally
reign.
caught
Yeah.
this dude.
And then they're like, you got any last words? And he's like, I buried my One Piece.
Whoa. Someone from the crowd was like, "Where's your treasure?" And he's like, It's out there. Go get it.
I think he says like it's on that art, the thing they're trying to get to.
Yeah. It's like
the Grand Line.
Yeah,
the Grand Line, whatever that is.
Yeah, and he's like, it's on the Grand Line, and everyone from the crowd just runs to the boats, and now it's piracy. It's like peak piracy right now because that guy.
That government fucked up.
Yeah, like we're gonna kill him. We got him. He's like, my treasure's out there. Good luck. And he's like, oh shit. And then they kill him. And you're like, oh, okay.
There's an actual pirate king, right? That's there, I think.
Well, he was.
If I remember, no, but I think there is one. There is one at the. I don't know.
I'd argue in the first 50 episodes, there's not.
I only know bits and pieces that somehow like the internet gives to me of stuff that happens.
Remember that one episode we watched in Japan?
Oh yeah,
Roger is the pirate king.
Yeah.
But the dude that you kill in the first episode of the live action.
Is that the same guy?
Yeah, the same guy. Looks like that dude.
I can't remember.
Who is currently the pirate king?
Is it Luffy G?
Nope. There's no pirate king.
Oh, there isn't one of them.
No. So they're still looking for it.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's the whole beginning basically.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I don't know. I like the story. I think the live action was done really good. In my head, it's like, do I just wait until season 2 comes out and get another 50 episodes in?
Yeah. And
now I'm a third or a 10th of the way through. By the time that comes out, there'll be 2,000 episodes.
Uh-huh.
And, back at 5% through.
It becomes it starts to become your hill of Sisyphus, you know?
Your what? What about syphilis?
So you know what syphilis is. So,
Right.
If we take your arm off and we replace it, do you still have syphilis?
Yes. Yes. In your arm.
Exactly. So
no, your hill of Sisyphus. You know what that is, right?
No.
Old Greek myth. Guy that was sentenced to live the afterlife in Tartarus, pushing up a boulder.
Ah, that guy.
Oh,
yeah.
It's not the boat analogy where you take off a piece of wood and then
No.
piece of
That's
wood.
the ship of Theseus.
Same shit.
It's different.
Syphilis, Theseus.
It's different. That's
Luffy.
Yeah, that's the thought experiment.
Ship of dick.
That I
Monkey
think
dick.
that I think
Luffy.
Plato mentioned.
He's not even real.
You know what? I didn't like the arc where they're trying to get the boat.
It was okay. I heard what's her name got way too much screen time for
The one sick bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
She's like almost a nobody until later on.
Oh.
That's when you get Usopp.
That's the arc I didn't really care for.
I fucking love that. It's just the saying. It's like, yeah, this person was a nobody until later on. It's like every character in this, every character in this fucking series is a Chekhov's gun. Basically, it's just like, you know, that side character that was in a panel like in chapter like 24. Well, in chapter 560,
no, it's 669. She becomes pirate queen out of nowhere. It's because she's rich. I thought it was funny how they got the boat though, because everyone wants to steal a boat because they have this little fucking shitty dinghy. Like, oh, we need a boat, and they're like scouting around. He's like, no, we ain't gonna steal a boat. That's like a crew to somebody. We're just gonna get one. They're like, what?
I love Iñaki as Monkey Dick Luffy.
He's great.
Yeah,
He's pretty good.
What would you rate this show?
8.
8? I think it's.
Oh, yeah.
I think
8 or 9.
Yeah, that's why I'm like 8.5 or 9.
8.9.
8.999 repeating.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'd
recommend it.
I would watch this season 2.
is this the show that breaks the adaptation curve?
Well, then again, I've never seen the anime, so I can't really compare it to nothing.
But as
So
we
maybe
always,
that's why I liked it.
as we always stick to our guns here, One Piece is ass, right?
The anime. Yeah.
The anime is ass. Live action is the best. It's peak way to watch.
Live action is peak One Piece.
Yep.
Instead of here first.
If you think we're wrong, I want to debate about it.
Throw your thesis statements down in the comments.
Yeah, you throw your statement down there. We'll change up a few words. Is it still the same statement? And we'll still see.
Yeah, watch it. Recommend it. It's on Netflix or, wherever else you watch your shit.
Yeah. Well, thank you for listening to our rambling of what we watched of One Piece.
Yeah, go shit on our takes.
Yep.
Again.
Tell us which is the best character in the first few arcs of at least.
What's your favorite character? Tell us your favorite arc. Tell us, are you a manga only? Anime only?
Did you like the live action? Do you think Nami's tits are too small? This is the questions we have.
These are the burning questions we all ask.
And will season 2 actually be good?
Who's the hottest character? Zoro,
Obviously.
obviously.
You sure it's not Shinji?
God damn it.
His hair was ridiculous.
Yeah, it kind of was. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.
Peace.